Okay, I've got a problem. My antivirus is going off like crazy, and I can't get it to stop. It keeps getting these. It keeps saying that there's attacks and attacks and attacks, and it's blocking all these attacks from all these locations, and I don't know what's going on. And I'm gonna have to temporarily halt the live stream. We'll start the live stream in. I'll have to start the live stream in another hour or two. It's horrible what's going on here. Getting these ridiculous blocks from various attacks. I have no idea what all this is, and it's driving me crazy because it keeps just sending more and more of these messages. System infected, system infected, system infected. Just over and over and over. I'm going to have to stop, and I sincerely apologize for this. I really don't know what to say. I'll have to reschedule this for in a couple of hours or so. I don't know. I gotta fix this thing. I probably have to restart the computer. Probably have to do about 5 other things. It really pisses me off because I finally got into the game after waiting like 10 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. They stopped sending it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. They stopped sending it. I gotta get back into the game again. Oh, no. Hey, we're in. No, we're not in. We're not in. We were in, but now we're not in. Oh, we had a crash. Yeah, this is just great, isn't it? I'll have to see what the crash is, and then maybe we can restart. What is going on today? It's all a disaster. Java 17, that's not a problem. What was the crash? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know why it crashed. It crashed because of... It was trying to delete a file again. Minecraft, I know you want me to do this so that I have a Discord bridge between my game and the Discord in single player, but it's not built for single player, and it's causing crashes. All right, well, we're running anyway. Let's see how long this takes. At least we're dealing with... Well, there we go. 0%. Oh, wait, no, it's running. It's going faster now, suddenly. We're here. We're here. We're playing the game. Welcome. Welcome. This is Becker Wozat. It was a very close call. We almost missed our chance. I was going to have to reschedule everything. It was horrible. and that's just so awesome. I'll put the helmet on right away. We'll get going right away. Almost 7 minutes into the stream, and we finally got started here. We're playing Lord of the Rings. Or that is to say, the Middle-earth mod. It's not Lord of the Rings mod. It's Middle-earth mod. There's a difference. We got wild onions. We have to sow our wild onions. Wild poppies. Wild dandelions. Wild cows, or kine. That's kind of how you're supposed to say it. And we have... Oh, it doesn't... the distant horizons have not horizoned very... They're too distant. They're still loading in. What do we got here? It's got some thread pool tasks, but it should load, but it's not loading. We're going to have to start that all over again, especially when there's a new DH coming out soon. All right, what are we here for? Well, we're here for building the tower. Yeah, the idea is that I want to see in the distance. See over there? Oh, no, wait, you can't. All right, never mind. I'll take you on a tour of the place after I built the tower, and then we'll also go and see if we can go see the mountains in that direction. Or we might set up for getting ready for making the bridge. I'm not sure if we need to make the bridge, but we're going to do everything. I'll take everybody on a tour later on. But right now we got to build this tower. All right, here's how this works. We're using the vertical slabs. So what we do is we do this. That's the only way that can be done. And then we... Oh, and I'm just so excited. I found leaks. I found leaks. It's annoying that I have to do this way. And you can only do 2. Maybe I could do 3. I'm going to build a Discord bridge. Ah, yes, I'm going to build a Discord bridge over there. Well, you can't see it because this thing hasn't finished loading yet. I usually let this thing load. So we'll just have to... We only got to go up to 200. Or maybe 256. Was it 200 or 256? I forgot. Well, we'll go up to 200. We'll see what it looks like. Actually, maybe 128 would be fine. 255. Oh, you could go up to 320, as you know, in the new Minecraft. And yes, Middle Earth goes up to 320 now. It previously went up to only 255, but now it goes up to a 320. We could probably make it go up higher than that if we wanted. But I think we'll go up to 200 and see how it works. See how it looks. Actually, this is pretty good, actually. Maybe 160 is all we really need. It's going to be taller than any other building in the entire place. Yeah, 160 sounds good. Oh, and I found out the water level is 65 or 64. It's not 63. So there's something going on there. Oh yeah, 160 sounds like it should be. This should be enough. Oop. Sounds like it should be enough. Ah! No. Dropsy. He's got dropsy on the floor, Z. What do you want? Why does he look like... I've got a hat that looks just like that except for the feather. I mean, it's made of plastic and it looks exactly like that. It's like making fun of fedoras or something. They're meant to be party hats. And I'm not talking about... I'm not talking about St. Patrick's Day. I've got lots of different colors, and green is only one of them. Ah, here we go. Alright, so now we don't do that because we're going to have a we're going to have a trapdoor at the top, although I didn't make a trapdoor yet. Alright, let's see here. Trapdoor. Yep. Yep. Didn't need 2 of them, but never mind. Alright, so now we must go to the moon and fight the space orcs. And mayhap one day we will. Or we will not. I'm using cobblestone for this building because I want to make it quickly. It isn't a very sturdy thing, but we are talking about the Shire. The Shire, which is not that big on... We'll eventually have more buildings in the Shire. Don't you worry about that. We've got a city plan. Well, maybe not a city, but definitely a plan. Whoop, dabba dabba dabba. Too far up. When Smokey sings, I hear violins. Well, that's exactly it. A tower collapse could wipe out 1,000 hobbits. That's not something that they want to hear. But that's what the hobbits do. That's how it goes for them. They have to live with it. That's why this is in the middle of the town where there aren't any buildings. And so if it falls one direction or another, it's not going to be that bad. I wish I hadn't played. Yeah, I'm still thinking. Let's add some of those new music files. I just have to generate some new music, and we can have some nice 3-minute tracks that we can add to this thing for intros and outros and cornrows. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. No, we'll do that later. Hermostier. I haven't even put the cows in yet. The cows or sheep have not been added to my base. I don't know why I did that. Well, let's say goodbye to that one. There we go. This really is very annoying and nervous kind of thing. And now that I think of it, we should probably turn those into full-on Stombricks. Alright, so then we need to do one more. Ah! Meat is murder on my back. You know how heavy a cow is? Oh, man. Those things are. There we go. Yeah, it hasn't, it's not working very well right now. Oh, that's such a disappointment. That's terrible. Is that the best they could do? It's all these thread pool tasks. If I spent another half hour with this thing, it's loading but very slowly. That's all. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to have the glass on the outside of here. This is, we walk around here, but we need to be able to go, if we just have the glass up there, then we just bump up against it, and that's no good. So what we need to do is we need to put the glass, which I don't have that set up yet. So how do we do this? Move this here. I'm going to get killed. I just know it. Here we go. Oh, and I wanted to see how to make the other stuff. Wood-framed window. No, that's not it. No. Lead glass. Lead glass? Is that what we want? Let's, that, wrong button. But wait a minute. Is that the button for inventory or the what? Oh. There we go. That's what we need. Damn it. It is lead glass. Okay, so that's what we wanted. But the lead glass requires the lead glass requires lead rods, and lead rods come from lead ingots, and I don't have very many lead ingots. Well, this is meant to be something where we're looking out over the world. Well, over a world that is proper anyway, when we get that chance. So we'll just have to do this thing the way that they want me to do this thing. Let's see. 5, 10, 20, 40. So we need 3. Safer than asbestos glass. No, of course it isn't. Nothing is safe in this world. I gotta figure out what to do with this. Now comes the clever part. Ha-ha! Okay, so we gotta attach it to something somewhere here. A beacon to make it a light tower. No, maybe we could. I don't know. Not planning on that. I just want to be able to look over the edge and to see in the distance. And I don't know what we're gonna do about the roof yet. We could have a roof, I suppose. Let's see. How are we gonna do the roof? Well, you know, that could be helped. Yeah, I put that too high up, didn't I? Huh? Huh? Just in case it rains, and we want to get rid of the everything. Okay, but now we gotta find a way to attach everything, and we don't have that set up. So let's set that up immediately. Need 8, but we gotta have those there like that. Ugh, terrible. Maybe we could do that? Could still walk around. Now we gotta find a way to attach this so it doesn't no, but it doesn't attach. We need to attach it here, I think. Or wait, where is it? Where does it it's over there. Alright, I gotta go down and get that stuff. Oh, and I didn't set up the door yet. We don't have a door set up. Okay, it's taking up too much space here. Okay, so the idea is... There we go. That's more ridiculous than it has a right to be. I thought this was going to take more, but we got to figure out some way to move that up. Should it be on that side or should it be on the other side, pushing the other way? Might be better on the other side. Wait a minute. That's better, I guess. I don't know. All right, we're gonna finish this thing. Find some way to connect to that. All right, here's the way we can connect to that. There we go. Now it's not going to fall off suddenly. But then we got the problem of it gets stuck there. If we did this, though... Oh, that's a problem. It would have taken Techni forever. Yeah, it would have taken a long time. Yeah, maybe this should have gone up a bit higher. Maybe, I don't know. Well, how close is this to functioning properly yet? It's loading. It's taking its time to load. We've got a problem here. I'm fairly sure that this distant horizon is not messed up. But, yeah, okay, we're done. We're done with this. It could be worse. You know what? Maybe it would be better if we put... Can we put the torches on that? No, we can't. Viewing things at night is kind of silly. It would be better if we didn't have these on. Oh, and welcome to J-Man Dude. And number 5. All right. Oh. Wait a minute. There. Now you can see a little bit better for the outer areas, but it's just... Maybe we could have like a... Maybe we could add lanterns in the future. We could raise that or something. But we'll calculate that for the future. Come on. 1 working tower. 1 unamused cow. I'm not picking up items. We have a crash, I think. Or do we have a crash? What the? What? What? Hold on. Worse, I can't see where I'm going because I don't have the light on. I'm just glad there's no lava or water in the way. And all I have to worry about, maybe there's nettles or something. No, I haven't found nettles yet. I don't think they've added nettles to the game. Let's just bounce up and down a bit here. Where's my stuff? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Come on, give me the pants. There we go. Okay, now we got everything. Oh, wait a minute, so that's going to kill me every time I try to go through there? Oh, that's just freaking great. Just freaking great. Ah. Let's see. Yeah, you put that in there. Put these here. Yeah, that's great. All right. This goes somewhere. I don't remember where it goes. This goes here. All right, we're done. I got everything, I think. All right, now I gotta figure out why that happened. Maybe it would just be better if I, because previous times I descended the tower, I did not take damage. And so what's happening here, maybe if I do this and I go down like this, it's going down slower and it's not going to cause damage. I don't know. Well, that's grown. I wanted there to be a tree right there. But now that this is finished, I don't want there to be a tree right there. This was there so I could dig some stuff. So I could have some wood if I needed wood. And now I have the wood. I don't need that. That tree was there, so we'll leave it there. Where am I going to build the pathway? It's probably going to be this way, but we might have 4 pathways. We're going to go back to the base, and then we'll take the tour of the town when it gets bright enough to see where we're going. And this is the problem here. These stupid strawberry bushes. Ugh. Oh, and Pasta wants me to join his server, which he's added Middle-earth mod to. And I am, of course, fine with that, but... Okay. It's all crazy stuff. Don't want egg. No thank you for egg. Ooh, that gotta be fixed. Where's my doit? This still has to be fixed. We have to move everything into the new location. We haven't set that up yet. This has a lot of stuff being hopped about. All being worked on. Oh, that reminds me. Where do I put these? Can Taco join that Middle-earth server too? Someone has to cleanse the hobbits from it. Yes, you can. Yes, he can. He'll have to join Pasta's Discord to do that. I may cleanse the hobbits from that server. I don't know. There's fewer of them now. Can we see into the distance yet? I can't tell. All right, never mind. That's still going. We don't even need these anymore. But not important. Oh, the sugar has to go in these. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay. Okay, gravel. Oh, the gravel goes in here. Yeah, wait a minute. This is... We gotta have one of each in there so as to be a catch-all. Alright, then we could just drop those. Drop those. Okay, then we gotta drop the saplings. And the ladders. No, wait, ladders over here. Alright. Okay, this is the extent of what I have for hoppers. I still need more iron ore. I've only got 5 ingots. I'm going to need more ingots if I want to ever get this thing going. Always underfoot. Can't do the voice. We need let me see. 1, 2 Yeah, we need 4 more hoppers for the other one with the composter. And then we might need another hopper for something else. I don't know yet. But this is a fine setup for now. But the composting is backing up. Nothing built here, but what we had in previous episode. However, we've removed the crops. We've removed the birch trees. Oh, it sounds perfect. It's probably because of the voice compression. All right, so this is. Let's see. This way. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in the day. But down here, we finished the corridors. Oh, I should turn this off now. Hey, that reminds me. Oh, I reached the death, and so yeah. Oh yeah, look, it's a 4x game. Turn that baby off. Anyway, these corridors are finished, but they're not lit, and I haven't decided about the ceiling yet. But we haven't decided what we're going to do with the dirt path yet. We've done the crops, most of them. I've got a leeks, and so we got to see if we can find a place to put some leeks. We don't, so we're going to have to make another thing here for this, and I didn't want to do that because we might need to make something else in this area. But, yep. We got cucumbers, onions, garlic, pipeweed, of course. A decent amount of wheat, carrots, potatoes. And that is beetroots. But if you look, you'll see we've got beetroots, but we don't have beetroot seeds. And there aren't any anywhere. So I'm going to have to get killed, go back. Going to have to get killed, go back to the overworld, find beetroot seeds somewhere, if there are any, anywhere, which there aren't. Otherwise, if you want beetroots, you have to get them from hobbit houses and hobbit holes and so on and so on and so on. And, of course, the usual thingies for bookies. And there's more. Like I said, strawberries are... They form bushes. And you have to take from the bushes. So I got to have a place to put bushes. And then we got reeds. And I don't know how to grow more of them. I just know plant them and take them up and that's it. And, of course, the usual poisonous potato, which we all know how terrible that is. Okay. It'll be daytime very soon. I will go to a couple of places here that we don't normally want to go to. All right, first we got south. Originally, I wanted to put my extra trees down here. And we do have some trees growing, but for the most part, no. No, we're not growing them. It's just a pathway that just goes this way, and I just set it up that way because I thought it would be cool. And it isn't. And there's a hobbit house over there. And so we have this branches. From here, it branches off. And goes to their little hobbit house. And hooray for them. And as you can see, there's the beetroots. No seeds. No way to do anything with the seeds. I'll show you. You can't do a thing with this. You can eat it, I suppose. You can make red dye. That's great. What if you need seeds? You can put 2 of them to make a shish kebab. You can compost them. But you cannot grow it. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody's home. There's no seeds here. Oh, they got apples, though. These usually have stuff, but I don't need them anymore. Because I've got my supply. There's some nice chairs and tables. Or stool in this case. And this is open. Why did it open like that? Well, I'm ore tarrying, and they just know that they've got a way to get to the road. One of the road that goes to what's going to be considered the main. Well, it says base, but it's like a main hall. It's going to be a main hall for everybody when we get around to that. Okay, now that pathway. Well, we'll get there in a second. But originally, that pathway was blank, and I gotta clean that up. I don't know what we're gonna do with the flooring in the inside here. Maybe more of these, I don't know. But yeah, here we put the trees here, so if we need wood, we got wood here. And that's just wood where it doesn't matter what it is. And then after that, we've got pathway number 1 leads to another house that's really far away. And pathway number 2, which leads to a closer house, which has the same problems as all the other houses. They all look the same. They've got some different stuff, you know, but it's basically beetroots, potatoes, carrots. And you go in here and really not great stuff. And I still don't like that they did it that way. But it's the way they wanted it. I'm leaving it as intact as possible. It's not lit. Rhubarb. Rhubarb? Rhubarb? What about rhubarb? What, that? That's heather bush. I think heather bush... Oh, hi. Hey, you came home. How you doing? What's your name? Yeah, I want to know your name. You ought to tell me your name. You don't want to tell me your name? Why not? I'm going to call you the unknown hobbit. Well, anyway, about the heather bush, it just... Oh, well, it didn't even drop anything. Well, that's just great. Probably needed a silk touch or something. Great. I just destroyed his heather bush. Do we have heather? They don't like the tall devils. I'm not that tall. Well, we'll get silk touch, and maybe we can get it to drop more or something, or maybe we could just when we get the composting going, maybe we could just plant a whole bunch of bone meal everywhere. Anyway, that's the outskirts of the town. It's not connected with the rest of the town yet. We're getting to daylight, so here we go. Here we go. Time to go looking around in daylight. Go the main distance first, and then we'll come back the other way. Haven't moved the birch trees, but we're going to keep the birch trees until we finish the second floor, which is going to be really cool looking. Okay, this house is not labeled yet. We don't know who lives here. We have no way of knowing who lives here. He's been very quiet. I think he's been upset about the construction. Yeah, more heather bush. What'd you say about rhubarb? Do we have rhubarb? No. Oh, wait. Type it properly and maybe we do. Nope, no we don't. Don't know who lives here. It's a green bed. We'll find who it is. There's a directory somewhere. There's a hobbit mayor. If we find the hobbit mayor, he or she will... well, I guess if it's she, they would have said mayoress, but never mind that. But if we have a hobbit person who is in charge, that person will tell us who is living where, and we can talk to that person, assuming they're willing to talk with me. And after what I've been doing, you know, people are going to get killed going up there. It's not a space needle, you know. Or a post office tower if you're English. Okay, now there's a strange place somewhere. I have a hole in the ground somewhere on the side of a road, but I've lost it. And there was What happened was that there was a goose. Yes, the goose is carrying a dirt block for some reason. There was a goose in the hole. Not this one. It was a different one. It was around here somewhere. And it was in the hole, and it wouldn't go out of the hole. But I never found... It should be making a goose noise, not a duck noise. Or whatever noise it is that it makes that it should not make. Right. Fire watch tower. Yeah, we should have a... We should be able to check for fires and stuff. Okay, so going down this pathway, and there's something in this direction, probably an egg. Oh, it's another one of these. I just finished this. Pathways everywhere. Oh, and there is a pond over there. Oh! I didn't see this hobbit house hole. I'm gonna have to add this. We're gonna have to make a pathway from there to the nearest road, which is unfortunately facing the opposite direction from the house, or the... And there's 2 chimneys. No, I think it's just one house, though. Oh, you could do fishing from here. Oh, this is awesome. Hello, anybody home? Whoop. Well, that looks nice. I don't know why these barrels are here. When you, maybe they were going to put alcoholic beverages in them, but they haven't made the alcoholic beverages yet. I'm not clear on that. Ooh. They never put anything in the wood pile, but that's okay. Oh, compasses? More shears. Ink sacks, feathers. Oh, yes. All right. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to... well, this is a problem because this, as you can see, the water level is at 64.9 or 65. I'm not sure why they have it up there instead of down there. I guess I just want it to be different or something. I don't know. Hey, is that your house? Maybe we can have a pathway going out here and then go up this way. That would make a lot of sense. What did I just pick up? Oh, it's an egg. Regeneration? Why do I have regeneration? Is this connected with when I got killed earlier? If you get killed and you respawn, you get regeneration? I don't know. Well, I gotta figure out why that does that. If I gotta get killed regularly, you know, this is a hole we could fill in, that sort of thing. I don't know yet. This looks okay. Nice pathway. We're gonna put out more signs eventually. We'll get around to it eventually. There's to the main hall, and here's to the docks. Those are the important ones. All right, now here's a problem. Here's a problem guy. No, it's not this guy. It's the other guy. This is... I had to build this going out. I've decided that this will be a continuation of the road in this direction if we ever want to do that. But we're not going to continue because I don't have a need to. And that's the point. But we do continue this up here. More heather. Don't know who lives here. We've got to find out the directory of the names and where they live and all that kind of crap. Alright. Yeah, some of these are fitting the terrain, and some of these broke the terrain. They just go straight across, and then I did this to the road. It's like, oh, that could have been better. That could have been fixed. But this was done on purpose. Just make it a little easier to know where things are. It's nice to have straight roads sometimes, but they can't be perfect. And the reason is because if you look down here, you'll see stone, and so the stone gets in the way, and you know how that goes. So, bah. Yeah, they've got dirty mouths, is all I could say. Okay, this goes to the watering hole. You know, they need to keep clean. They need to have a source of water. There's the water. You could go get the water, and you have to carry the buckets all the way home. That's not my problem. It's your problem. Gotta learn to carry buckets. I don't like this area here. Maybe this should be flat, and then we can, then it could go up from there. So I'm still thinking about that. Another dirty-mouthed goose. Well, you know, it's not my problem. Can't find the hole anywhere that I need to fill in. Yeah, I like the idea. You can find that anywhere. It's okay, I guess. Which ones are those again? I gotta find out what those are. Wild garlic. We got garlic. And we don't have to grow wild garlic. We got regular garlic. Garlic, you just plant that in the crops, and then you got garlic coming up. I got those, but I forgot what those were. Onions, perhaps? And that's pipeweed. I'm getting used to the stuff. Okay, now here, this was a problem. Because this was up so high that it was going to cause a problem with this. And so I talked to the guy. He's right there. I call him Complainy George. Because he complained a lot at me. I'm not going to talk with him. He'll just complain at me some more. Maybe he was upset because I was taking stuff from him. Did I take stuff from him? No. I didn't take anything from him. I'm not taking from you, honestly. But he was pissed off because I had to build this staircase. I asked him, well, what do you want? And he said, let's have a staircase. And I'm like, well, it's not going to look very good. Because I want it to look like this. And he's like, no, make it right next to the house. So I built it right next to the house. And now he's complaining about it because he's like, I don't want it like this. But I said, you said next to the house. And he's like, no. Yeah, you. Don't deny it. I said that. He's not even using it. He's refusing to use it in spite of everything. You're going to get killed if you keep jumping up and down like that. That's Complainy George. Okay, now here's another hole. Here's another hole where I trapped the goose. The goose is carrying a sapling of the birch, not birch, the other one, beech tree sapling. And so I'm wondering, is this goose going to despawn? The goose has not gone out of the hole yet. I'm not sure if it can, but just in case I put a slab over it. That's our mascot. I'm going to put a name tag on that baby eventually. I don't know where you could get name tags. We can make name tags, I think. Huh? What? Oh, I made that mistake before. Yeah, see, there's the, I don't think it's a vanilla recipe. But I don't have any string because we don't have the generates string crop yet. Continuing down the pathway. I think we've finished this. I think it's actually, we'll go back up the bridge later on. That's the other pathway that goes back to the, it goes back the same direction. I mean, a different direction. It goes back to the same main hall. Over here, we've got another pathway somewhere. No, we don't. This is where we're going to have another pathway going that way eventually, but we don't. This is where you spawn. You spawn here, which is why I have it like this. Big area. Very likely to spawn in that area. Could probably fill that in. Maybe fill that in. Still don't know what the green jewel cornflower really does, but never mind. Here's the pathway going to another house. No idea of the name. They know what they're doing. Hobbit holes, such like. Okay, what we have here is we have an artificially made area. Cliffside, basically, and it lets you look out over the air, over across the river to the other side, which is not very good in the distance like that. And it's not perfect. But we made this like this because I wasn't sure how we should do this. But we got this stairs. It's oak stairs, and we got beech logs. Beech slabs for the main docks, and we've got the birch slabs for the side boardwalk area. But we haven't put anything in the boardwalk area. We might put some stone bricks here, and then have doorways into something there. We haven't decided that yet. Right, now we're gonna, that's all this really is. So that's all we're doing with this. But we're gonna go across this way. Yeah. What's your name? This is such a primitive place right now. We may as well call it Piddle Earth. Another house that we don't know who lives there. Unless it's that guy. They do a lot of traveling. They do a lot of walking around Middle Earth. They'll go to one place or another, and then they show up somewhere, and they're almost never home. Wild beetroot. Now look at this. You break it, you get beetroot. But you want seeds. How do you get the seeds? I got a where is it? I got shears. Let's see if shears do anything. Yep. Just creates the beetroot. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so we're going back to the north area because we're going to try and find a place where we could build the bridge. I haven't decided about the bridge yet. And henceforth. Lettuce, we got lettuce. Got tiny bees. Wait, bees? Where's the beehive? Where's the beehive? How can we have a bee but no beehive? Unless it started across the river. There was a beehive around here at one point, wasn't there? Alright, so we gotta look here. That goes there, but we might want to build a bridge across to there, but I think we won't. I think a bridge should be like, I don't know. This would be ideal, I think. But it's not high enough. We'd have to start up here, I think. Another house. I'm going to have to go to the other side and see how tall that is, but we could say B for bridge. But maybe not at this height, but this will be where the bridge will be. B for bridge. The X's are the houses that we haven't set up yet. That we haven't set up the pathways yet for. If we've got a bridge here... Well, wait a minute. Maybe we could have the bridge over there. No, that won't work. It'll have to be there and going that way. And then we can just have a side path to X. To that X. Alright, so now we got to find that place that we were at earlier where there was the watering hole. Alright, so that, we can do this. Create waypoint. X. There we go. Anything that has to be done that hasn't had a path yet, we just add the X to it. So I could look at it carefully. There's an X there. So if we have a bridge there, then we just gotta build something that goes there. And that's fine. But then where is it going? What's across the bridge? What's across the river? Just more stuff, really. We'll need to look at the world map for that. Just we need to have a place to get across the river, and that's that, you know. That's all that it is. Alright. Okay, so that's it. I've been helping the town out, and they've been only mildly pissed off at me. So when we're done building stuff and we've run out of new things to do, then we could just stop the series and wait for the next update. And then when the update comes out, we could then resume our little adventures, as it were, depending on what's available. And so on. So I got to finish building the base. I had to finish the tower. I have finished sort of the tower. And we got this pathway that just goes on this way and then it turns right. More beetroots. Beetroots and strawberries. What's this? Yeah. Yeah, the Shire is too rural. We want to make it more urban. And they're not going to like that, you know. They already didn't like it when they had factories set up and stuff like that. It's how that went, and I can sympathize, let's say. I could definitely sympathize. Alright, so we're going to do two things. First, we're going to go back to the tower, and we're going to try to see for ourselves, absolutely, with absolute dead certainty, that this is... Oop, gotta break this. We gotta say with absolute certainty that we have no way of seeing the mountains. That's why I set up the tower, and we're going to use this to keep the place relatively safe. Unfortunately, if I'm going to get killed all the time, this is not a good thing. Are these stones just like... Ooh, what happened there? Are these stones like just growing? I mean, are they like appearing? Because I don't see them, and then there they are. But they weren't there last time. Yeah, there's another one over here. Another one over here. You think you get all of them, and then another one shows up. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Nice if I could put a torch on the outside of a vertical slab. Yeah, we need some way of doing this. Oh well, we'll work on that someday. I guess it's because it's safe in here. We don't know if they're going to add something where the orcs will invade or something. Alright, there we go. Oh, look at that. You can see the distance. That's higher up for some reason in that direction to the north. It might be a mistake, but yeah, it looks like it's higher heights or whatever. And my map does not load. Is it because I'm underneath the... That's weird. Maybe we ran out of RAM or something. That looks so good. Yeah. So I guess 160 is the sweet spot for this area. I just got to make sure not to build anything taller than that. Yeah. Okay, so there's the path we were traveling. That goes down to that area. This one took the longest because it's buried deep down there, so I had to open up that area like that, and took me like 2 hours to get it to look just right. I'm still not clear on that. Now, I wanted to have a pathway going that way, but because there was something else somewhere. Got horses. Oh, there's a problem with the shader. I think that gives us blue horses. And I've seen that, but I think they're gonna fix that. All right, so yeah, we got the docks. S for spawn. X is for 3 more houses to send pathways to, and some in other places. I already talked about that. Is that just regular oak tree, or is it? Yeah, I think it's just oak tree. All right. So as I was saying, if we had mountains, they would be in that direction, and we can't see them. So they're out of range. For some reason this is doing this. Can't bloody see a thing. Is it just because I'm underneath a slab that it won't let me see anything in the map? Oh, that's bloody annoying. All right, well, anyway, as you can see, you can't see the mountains. We'll make a trek to see if we can get... Oh, there's that. I got to figure that out. I got to figure out what to do about that. That is just nasty. All right, so anyway, we got that going out there, and then it goes back in that way. Got a bit of a forest over there. And there it is. There's the forest. And so that what we see over here is another kind of raised area with a kind of a forest over there. There's the forest you can see there, and you can see the raised area behind it. So that's... But we still can't see anything there, which is annoying. So this is just a little too far away for everything. So let's see how far we can see that river going. We've got that river going up to there. And then it turns left. It's just out of range, so... So it's only like 2 kilometers. It's only like 2 kilometers away, so it should be visible. But I guess it's just because of all the terrain, it just obscures underneath it. Or maybe we've got a little bit of a curvature of the Earth, or the Middle Earth, in this case. And so that's all that we've got so far. All very well. You know, I gotta do something about that. I cannot. It's just gonna have to float. It's magic. It's magic. It's just going to have to float. That's all there is to it. And we're going to have to do something about this if we're going to have it. Let's see. Let's create a hole right here and see what happens. Yep. Came right back. So just going to have to undo that. Just hope we don't get hit by lightning. That's all I can say. Gotta have the ability to see where you are and where everything is. And what is that? Is that a tree? That looks terrible, whatever it is. Gotta be a hobbit house or something. Alright, so where's W? How about glass supports? Yeah, but then we gotta go down. I don't want to go down. We could have glass supports underneath, and we could have glass canopy too, for that matter. I'll probably work on that off camera. And there's the base, which is not finished, but you can see the general plan of it for the first floor. The second floor, however, is going to be a little more squarish. And then we might have a third floor on top of that, and then that'll be that. It's not going to be that big of a base. Oh! There's another house over there. I did not see that house. Oop. Big X, not small X. Yeah, we don't want to add too many X's because because we'll be doing this all day. I mean, the Shire is a humongous place. There's another house right there. You know. All right, we'll do one last one, and one last one, and that's it. All right, stop. Now we gotta figure this out here. Let's see what happens if we're going down slowly. Now, better yet, what we'll do is when we get down to the bottom, let's stop. Stop! Here we go. Drop C stuff. Okay, that's all good. Yes. Okay, so we're not going to get killed. Hooray. But we got to figure out what to do about this. Oop. Forgot I had that going. We're going to figure out something about that. Maybe we can get a glowstone block. We've got glowstone. I accidentally took some glowstone with me. One of the more foolish things to have done. Okay, we're going to start our expedition. Yes, expedition to the mountain area. But first, I got to prepare for the expedition to the mountain area. Burp. All right. Just so much junk here. Just junk and junk and junk and more junk and grumble. Nope. Yep. Look at all those shears. 6 shears. And I don't even have any sheep yet. The birch sign goes in here. The food goes in here. And cooked rabbit. And beetroots, which go elsewhere. Ink sacs go in there. Feathers go in there. Eggs go in there. Grass. We didn't even have grass set up. And you know the reason why. How much food we got? We got tons of food. Enchanted diamond shears yet. Do they have diamond shears? I don't think they've got diamond shears in the game yet. This has to be worked on. And I have to work on that. I need to open up a leak thing, and then there's another thing we gotta open up. Something that makes string. Oh, and here's the thing. When you're dealing with this, if one of them is not mature and you break it, you're going to get like nothing. Like that, you break that, you're not going to get anything because it breaks all of them as if they were 67%. So you got to do the one that's mature, and then you get all of them like that. So there, this, bloop, and there you go. And then what you could do is this, so you get more seeds. More cucumbers. We didn't need cucumbers. I haven't actually finished digging out the whole area, because this is where we're going to put the behemoth, the other machines and stuff. And then we're gonna have storage on this level as well, and then we're gonna have a place to put the strawberry bushes, which is the only way you could get strawberries. There's no strawberry seeds or anything like that. And lettuce is new. Lettuce has seeds, and that is not the behavior of the lettuce in previous Lord of the Rings mods. So this is definitely changed very sincerely. But it's okay for now. It's good. It's relatively okay. I've had worse. Toss these seeds. I got too many of them. All right, so now it's time to prepare to go. We'll go. Just need a bed. Ha! What do I need a bed for? Bed don't help. The bed don't help. The bed don't do nothing. I haven't set up the enchanting table. Take an extra boat just in case. I probably don't need it. There's my diamond object. Diamond object 1, diamond object 2. That's it. And I will be taking shears because I would like to have more wool. Yes, sir. No, sir. I have exactly. Where's the wool? I used all of it for beds. Bed 1. Bed 2. There's a bed back in the overworld. Well, let's go. Oh, I wanted to take a lead and we could get a fence post here. Do I have any saddles? No. I got 2 leather. Can I make saddles? Yes. But it requires... Yeah, it requires that. How sad. Alright, so we're going. We gotta investigate what W is, and then we could go... There's the beehive. Well, one of them. Wait, is that house? Yeah. Well, so how's everybody doing today? Chicken doing pretty well. Chickens are a lot more expensive nowadays than they used to be. I wonder if that is because they were in Minecraft. Pfft. What is with these trees? This has a weird shape, but it's gotta be oak. It is oak. Oh yes, Mr. Sheep. He is taken from yez. The wool that we needs. Can't get wool from one of those babies. It is an X rather than a W. This is another one that's a little recessed into the ground. It's gonna be a little more difficult to get that stuff back. So we changed the W to an X. So what? I think we've got enough X's, don't you? Let's move on. The pheasants. Now, apparently pheasants cannot be bred. Pheasants can be, you could give them a particular, I guess it's wheat or something, and they'll get the loving hearts, but then they don't breed. This was found out by somebody else, not me. Nothing in the strawberry bushes. Oh, what happens if I do this? Nothing. Okay, good. Wild leeks. Wild horses. Lots of sheep. Including a gray one. Everybody gets sheared. It's good for the sheep for them to be sheared. Otherwise they get over hot and can have health problems. Maybe I should look at the map while it's still daytime. It's already not night. It's already nighttime. From here, closest would be this location. So this is where we will. What is that? Oh, that's just centered on where I am. Well, we'll just head that direction generally. Some night traveling. We're gonna run into some bandits. I'm not gonna bother with this place, but let's look at it. Let's see how well it's doing. Hi everybody. How you doing? Zzz. I'm not taking from you. You're too far away. You're out of my jurisdiction. I don't need to take anything from you, but I want to see how you're doing. Oh, the smoke is piling up in there, man. You need to have a better chimney, more well ventilated. Or do they still say chimblies? Do they still say chimblies? Oh, speaking of which, there we go. Now we got some decent speed here. Oh, those particles are annoying as hell, though. Oh, we don't see those like that too often. We got another 30 minutes of speed. Does who say chimblies? Do people in Middle Earth still say chimblies? Chimblies is the old word for chimney. It's common in medieval times. Of course, I realize that the Shire, if it had any historical bent at all intended by the author, would have been thousands of years ago, but that's not really the point. I think we have a kind of good idea as to what's found in these particular chests. Uh-oh. More reeds. No idea at what point it becomes dangerous. We need a dock on this side as well. It's not enough to just have a bridge on that side. We need to have a dock. Didn't that take two beds? Didn't that take two boats? I don't know. Phew. Oh. Da, 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 da. All right, I don't know why I did that. Any excuse to perform in front of a crowd of people who should be asleep. There are hobbit places here, aren't? Is it this one? There we are. Hiya. Hi, I'm from out of town. Oh, they just don't want to talk to you. Hi, I'm from out of town. You know what town this is called? They're shyer over here than they are over there. What is that? Another building. And another building. Up. I gotta make use of this speed potion. It's only half an hour, so it's not Hour Man. A DC Comics character that, never really cared for. Willow log. We got willow. Yeah, this is why I don't want to do much exploring, because there's a lot of the same. So much of this Shire area is just much of the same stuff. Here's another tree of the new type. Here are the same plants that you saw elsewhere. Here's leeks. And you get these, and like I already talked about those. Just finish going here as far as you can. All right, so the next question is, would it be better to go up this way? Yes. Yes, it would. But we're running, and as long as we can still run, as long as we are about to die of, can't see what we're doing here. But we got to cross the river at least. All right. Going into a dangerous area where you can't get the next day to arrive when you sleep in a bed is a very, very bad thing, which is why I'm not going to go anywhere else for the most part. But we got to see if we can see the mountains. And so we've got to find out. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's particles. Wheatgrass, which is brown instead of yellow. Is that a biome thing? Well, I could get that. I think this is a more dangerous area. Yeah, we are in a more dangerous area. This is no longer the Shire. It's clearly in the Dark Ages. Yeah, it's dark. It's dark around here. That's why we gotta watch out for bandits. I don't think bandits can actually steal from you. Nope, dry dirt. Yeah, we've had that. We can make that. We certainly have a lot of regular dirt. Making some dry dirt would not be a bad thing if we felt that it was necessary to do so. Running around at night. And why not? Why not run around at night? There's the blue horse. Yep, it's a bug. It's a bug in the horse. I think you can even see through. There's like Z fighting and everything. Middle Earth Z. Maybe that's what we should call the series. Maybe we should call it Middle Earth Z. I have to go find that text generator and Middle Earth Z. I should have thought of that. Room. Yep. Whoop. As you can see, there's nothing there, and if I dig that, you just get dirt under it, so that's not going to work at all. It's a good place to get deep slate, but you don't need deep slate, or tough for that matter, because you could get that underground, and you could go underground, and yada da 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 da. See, there's yellow wildergrass. You know, maybe it would be better if I did this. But this poses a problem, because if I get attacked, then I have to turn the light off. Yep. But I could run away. Can you dig it, man? Alright, now we gotta switch. Oh, look how far away that is. It's ridiculous. It's only a couple of kilometers. It shouldn't be that difficult to get there. Wild leeks. Okay. Doesn't look right. There's more wheatgrass of the other color. There's two different colors wheatgrass. Oh, wildergrass. I see. Wildergrass and wheatgrass are two different things. Okay, I see. Watering hole. I should have taken the horse, but I don't think the horse could go this fast. Oop. This is gonna eat away. Oop. Wait, I couldn't see. Ooh, weird. I think we're away from the hobbits, but I am not sure. Quite a bit of traveling yet to do. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. I'm fairly certain this is faster than a horse. Oh, another one of these. I have yet to actually find anything here, though, that any buried treasure or anything like that in those kind of places. We saw one when I last went exploring down the river, but now we're going, well, we were going up the river, but we weren't going to follow the river because it doesn't go where we're going, where we need to go. Donkeys, hello. Flying horse? We don't have flying horses. Monty Python's Flying Horse. My work computer is slowing down to a crawl and causing typing problems. Yeah. My whole computer is all messed up. I have to keep restarting stuff and... Ugh. I had to restart a router twice. Restarted the computer once. Having a problem with my antivirus in the firewall, and I freaking hate it. It's like, what are they doing? I'm lucky if this thing works at all at the moment. I just did a defrag of the C drive, which is supposed to be a solid state. And you're not supposed to defrag a solid state drive, but they did anyway. I didn't ask for it to be defragged. Workflow would be a pain to set up again. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing but problems with computers nowadays. It's like, what happened to the days when you had a computer and you could restart it and would fix everything? But now they expect that it won't. It causes more problems than it does fix, because of the nature of the computer having to have stuff built in, working and installed, and has to be loaded. This is like Farlands or Bust on crack. Because you can't run on Farlands or Bust on beta 173. Alright, we're almost there. In fact, we should be able to see it, but I know that we can't. I know that we can't see it, but it'll be daytime soon, right? Nope. We can see mountains now, but we can't see them, with the colors they're supposed to be because... Oh, that's a tree. Those mountains over there. Pine. Yeah, we got pine. Well, it looks like mountains. No, it looks like really bad hills. Clunkety, 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 clunkety. The top. And again, nothing is loaded in properly yet, so we don't know what it looks like. But we're at the top of the mountain. Yay. There's more mountain over there. It's more of a hill. It's only up to 155. It's like blah. And these haven't loaded. This is going to take a very long time to load. As you can see, world thread pool tasks over 150,000. So we've gotten here. We've loaded some chunks, not very many chunks. And so you can see it's 5K, 6K. It's just too far away for us to see it properly. And so we'd have to increase... Oh, it's a goat. It's a regular Minecraft goat, though. No, I gotta stay away from them. They have a habit of disagreeing with me. But we've made it here, and we've shown that it can be found. Yay. But we need to have a special place to go where we can see the mountain range in all of its glory. Where it's not in the Shire where we can see it. So that's the only problem. So we're going to head back home, obviously. Before things get too much of a problem. Still got 10 minutes left of our speed potion. This has been another exploratory episode. I'm surprised I haven't been attacked by anybody. I think there'd be bandits, but I guess maybe the bandits were to the south and not to the north. If so, then that's good. Moon is out. We can talk about the eclipse, but I don't really have anything to say about the eclipse. I'm just not interested in it anymore. My astronomy interest days are pretty much over. I was crazy about astronomy back in the late 1970s, early 80s. About the same time we were still talking about the space exploration. I loved taking news clippings, and my dad would laminate them for me. That was always so thrilling. I'd have something I could hang up on a wall if I wanted. And it was just a stupid newspaper clipping about oh, I don't know, was a Voyager 1 or something. Really dumb. At the time, I was like, yeah. And then around the time of the space shuttle, there was this magazine called Odyssey. If you know anything about comic books, you know that there was a you know of Epic magazine, which was something that was attempted doing some kind of underground comics with more of an adult theme, but it wasn't underground like classic underground comics. You know, it was just stuff that had more of an underground theme. Typically, it just meant there was likely to be nudity or something. Although there wasn't, there were some regular stories that didn't deal with that. But the point was, when Stan Lee was going crazy about this new idea, which wasn't even his idea, it was Mike Frederick's idea, the man behind Star Reach. He just wanted to do Star Reach for the masses kind of thing. Or them asses. I don't know which. But the point was, that was his idea. And but Stan Lee was going on about it in his soapbox. And he's like, yes, this new exciting magazine to be called Odyssey. And then it turns out, oh, there's already a magazine called Odyssey. So we have to call it Epic. So, Odyssey was this great, was supposed to be a great magazine. I always wanted to find out, what is Odyssey? Where is it? How do you get it? I find out about it's a really badly made magazine. Very primitive. It's like not much more than for kids or maybe not preteens, but just people enthusiastic about the space program. But it had a really, really badly drawn comic in it. What's going on here? Weird peninsula. And they were reporting on the space shuttle and all that crap. And they had this really... The comic strip they had in there was this really stupid one about a robot. The idea was that the robot had accidentally been on board the space shuttle and was kidnapped by aliens and found himself on other spaceships doing other stupid things. He's a really stupidly drawn robot. None of the story made any sense. I remember they had this big thing about, we have to contact Ronald Reagan to not let this space program end, because he'd let a whole bunch of other programs end, because he's a really awful, doing some awful pruning out of some Republican interest. I don't know what it is. I'm not big on politics. And so he got rid of certain student loan programs and certain this and that, and I don't know what it was. And so he sent a response letter saying, oh no, your American space program is really important, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There's a lot of floating trees. Not very well designed. I can't wait to fix the whole DH setting problem. The next version of Distant Horizons is going to probably break the DH thing, and so we're going to have to start over. Re-render everything. Well, yeah, we've only got a couple more things to do with this map for this version of the map, and when the next one comes out, if it adds anything that we'll want to look at, fast traveling would be very helpful. Then we'll consider that, but right now I just got to finish building the base, or the main hall, or whatever you want to call it, a bridge, further pathways to various homes nearby, and that's pretty much it. There's really not much else. Maybe try to see where I could find any more iron ore. And that's really about it. Yesterday, myself and Pasta were talking about what could we possibly do about maybe having a Middle-earth server. And he's like, oh no, you got to contact Seshiro and you've got to tell him that what we should do is get rid of the what's it called, the conquest server, because that was my idea anyway, says Pasta, which it was, and we'll just have to get rid of this and that and the other. And I'm like, but the thing is Uvmo wanted to add Middle Earth to the create server. And so now I have absolutely no idea what it's going to be, what it should be. But I'm thinking now, we're playing this thing. Oh, we're starting to get... Oh, we're running out of RAM. Mem. It's mem. It says mem. Mem on the top right. No, I need to... Another house? Yes. There's a few houses in this area. No, we need to... We don't have much material here. What we could do is if we set it up in dark times... If we could set it up in dark times, it might attract a lot of players. But then they would be upset at this rather inferior version of Middle Earth. Well, it's inferior in one sense. It's not as expanded as the other ones, but it's superior in the sense that this is on 1.20.1, and we have a really great shader working with, excuse me, ducks. Why are the ducks two in the same place? Weird guys. I don't even have a hunting rifle. Do they have rifles in the game? No. No, they don't. Oh, that's a weird... They built that house on a... Yeah, wait a minute. Why is there a dirt foundation under the house and why does it look like that? Is there like a basement? Duck. I gotta find out. Is there like a basement under this thing? No. There isn't. There is not a basement. It's just merely a foundation and that's it. Okay. Well, it's good to know that anyway. What to say when the ducks show up? By Steve Martin. Oh, I don't have that. I don't have that handy. Where's the... Do I have the book? No, the book is upstairs. Okay, I don't have it. I could... If I had it handy, I could start reading from it. I've always wondered what to say when the ducks show up. For a while, I thought I would say, "Oh, ducks, oh, ducks, oh, ducks." Oop. Wrong button. There's the button. I don't remember this this sandbar or this whatever bar. Who wants to drink sand? That'd be good if we wanted to build a bridge here, of course, but I don't know if we're going to. That would be kind of silly. We are running into memory problems. We're going to end the episode pretty soon because usual memory problems, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that was one heck of a crazy run for our lives. But back to the idyllic place. where there are only a few boating accidents every year, and only about 5 or 10 hobbits die in a boating accident. They're just not that big on boats, is all I can say. They like the safety of their homes and the smell of their pipeweed, and what is going on over there? Is that just gravel? Or it's just sand? Never mind. Gotta go to the docks. The docks are way the hell down there. Can't even see them. Why can't we see them? Wait, am I in the right place? No, I'm in the right place. No, it's all crazy. I can't wait to finish this out and get back to 7 and 0 maps. I was working a little bit on those maps, and I really have enough material to start the next episode on them, so I'll be doing that. But today I won't get to, because I got to try out, if possible, Pasta's server, which I'm not going to stream from the beginning, but I definitely want to look and see what's going on there. Where the hell is it? There's the bee. Don't drown. Don't drown, bee. Don't drown. Aw. Poor bee. Made a little buzz noise. Well, what? Where the hell is it? Must be past that. There it is. Finally. Yeah, just in time for it to rain. Hooray! I mean, hooray. Get me out. Ugh. Oh yeah, we is having the difficulty. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. We is having the difficulty with the oh boy. It's not the running out of memory, it's the garbage collection. Garbage collection is too slow. That's the big problem with Distant Horizons, the garbage collection. How you doing? See how complainy George is doing. Oh, and we still got the markers. You see that torch over there? That's one of 4 markers There's another one. Looks like it's on the sheep's head. And there's one... Yeah, there's somewhere. Can't see it right now, but it was there somewhere. And we had one in that direction somewhere. 4 torches that was the original location where we were going to build the base. And then we saw that was next to it, and we thought, well, we got to move it slightly, and then we moved it, and it was just unsatisfactory. And we still got stuff that the grass hasn't grown back yet. Looked like this the other day. The rain. You guys, you don't need to carry them. You really don't. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, well, Complaining George is the only one that's been complaining to me about how I built the dirt paths. You know, that's his own lookout. There's just so much to work on. Just little bits here and there. Like maybe we can try to even out some of the little areas. We don't need the whole place to be flat, but definitely have a number of places where there's some holes that could be filled in and some areas that could be modified. Maybe we could have like this. This could be dug and flattened out if we could, and trees planted in different places. But we're home. It's not much of a home. This is about the only place you could get shelter is here and downstairs. Oh, what I wanted to do, since this is a I want to see if we can... I'm not talking about getting them on leads. No. Can we get a hobbit on a lead? You can't do that with a villager, but maybe you could do that with a hobbit. So we're going to look into that. But first I got to find a hobbit. I can find anything else, but... Yeah, there seem to be fewer of them. The last update, the previous update I should say, there were too many hobbits, and now there are like very few. There's a long distance with no hobbits at all. And I'm wondering, are they dying out? Just not spawning properly or something. It's Seshiro! Welcome to Seshiro. Yeah, they are definitely in short supply in this area. They're not persistent yet either. They come and go. So it's raining. Maybe they're not out because it's raining. And we've got this terrible problem of... They're all inside. Or something. So they only come out when it's nighttime or when it's... Well, this doesn't make any sense. right, let's, I have no idea. Let's go to this hobbit house, or hole. Bleh. Anybody home? No, nobody's home. Garbage collection is just terrible. I'm going to have to restart. And that'll take a few minutes at least. Well, let's just head back. There's nothing we could do. Cozy. All the hobbits are gone because of the rain. Where do they go when it rains? They're not indoors. Where, they just vanish like Enderman? Well, that's how it is. I gotta finish the episode anyway. It's getting late, and there's just too much lag spikes from playing for too long. Soggy enchanted evening. Right. Well, I'm gonna have rusty iron armor because we ain't got much for iron yet. I'm gonna go looking downstairs, see if I can find the right level for getting iron, but that wasn't a priority. I guess we're still finishing the basement, and then we gotta start working on the first and second floors, and we're gonna do that next episode unless something else happens that we are more interested in. If they have another update, I believe there may be another hotfix update, which will be 1.4.2. And so if we do that, then we'll have this. I'm gurgling in the rain. Thank you, Minecraft. Thank you, Sashiro. And thank you, everybody else, for watching. And we'll see you next time. And remember, kids, just because a world is brand new doesn't mean it's necessarily doesn't have the adventure yet. Oh, you'll find adventure anywhere. You never know what you're going to get. Wait! Hobbits! 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 That. It could be done. Thank you. We're going to tie somebody to a post. There you go. See you around. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if that guy despawns and loses my lead. Guy. Gal. Guy. I don't know. Probably a gal. Not one of the ones that wears a dress. We'll see you around. And other etc. noises and assorted things to say which are pointless. Bye-bye.